Hi, this short walkthrough is meant for primarily for the module leads, but also maybe for some of the individual content creators if you're trying to get a sense of where or how the content that you've spent so much of your career developing can fit within the individual module or actually within the individual course section. So where I am right now is I am on the front page of the Moodle course and I'm looking at it as an administrator. Anything that you see slightly faded out, like right in here, normally is not available or visible to viewers or students, but because I wanted to make a sample for Mary and Beth because of some of the content they were working with, I'm going to click that and go there. Now again, what's important to realize is that when we come to this course, we can see the course title up here on the top left, and then over here in this sub menu you can see home, and then the next layer of detail or granularity, which is courses, and then even more specific, we're in the course sample right now. This is obviously a sample. We have test section by Jeff, some uploading and some testing of graphics. But what's useful and what you will want to pay attention to is that over here on the left hand side you see a number of different folders. This is the navigation menu within this course called sample. So there's courses which are available, and we can scroll down here and we can see that there's Test 3, Module 1, Module 2, etc. But because we're within the course sample, we can see all of these different folders. These are the different topics or the different subject heading. For example, within this module, within this test module or course, what I decided to do was to take Mary and Beth's PowerPoint, and that would be whatever their topic is, such as the 11 intervention principles, and I just put Mary and Beth topic. And as you can see over here on the left, it also says Mary and Beth topic. Now when we click on Mary and Beth topic, what the user will see is all of these different sub-menu or other opportunities. Each of these are different learning assets. And notice that the order matches exactly that of the main body, the central part over here. Introduction, introduction, second, second, third, third, etc. So you can take content that you have. Let's say you have one giant large movie or one giant presentation, or if you're used to doing a 2-hour workshop that has a variety of activities: reading, watching a video, giving feedback, discussion, participation, journaling, etc. Each of those different activities can be broken down into smaller, shorter steps. It can be chunked down. For example, with Mary and Beth's, this is one of their topics, and then it is comprised of a variety of assets. Initially, it was a longer PowerPoint that was going to have embedded video and other things. So while my goal is not to tell people how to present the material, but instead it's to be aware that rather than working in one medium such as the PowerPoint, you can take those individual aspects which you have used a PowerPoint for, such as to show media, such as to prompt discussion, or to provide text to your readers, and you can break that down and order it into organized layers. Briefly, what we have here is we took the information delivery, just the initial part, the orientation, and that could be a document, that could be a text, that could be a PowerPoint, that could be a reading. Boom, that goes first. Then we move into watching the video, which is the primary center of discussion for this original content. So boom, embed the video. That's the next stage. When we go and we look at this, what this actually appears like, then there's some text, introduction, here's a video, boom, they're done. Once they're done, they can also get back to the main page by selecting the navigation menu, and they can just go to the next step, which is the intervention discussion board. It's something that I just made up based on their materials and all the materials I've been reading from y'all. And so what are some of the 11 principles? Normally, this is what would happen in a decently run discussion group. This is what happens in most presentations. You present ideas and then you ask questions about it. So then other individuals, students could come in, they could hit reply, just so that you understand. Can then come back to targeted principles. And then we can see the video as it appears here. There's more text. And as you, either as content lead or as content creator, have a specific vision of how you want the text and the video to come, what order it should be in, or if you want them to watch 2 or 3 videos and then respond to some questions in a forum, that's something that we can easily do and definitely can work with you, one-on-one or with several of you, or even you provide a general overview and outline of where the content can go in. We place the content, we have it there in a rough order, then we go live with you and we can move and adjust the content around to make sure that it suits your pedagogical, ethical, and professional principles and experiences, so that the intervener trainees or wannabes or going to be's have the optimal learning from the experience. What I wanted to again reiterate here is that when you look at this, none of these chunks, none of these pages is very large. It's just a video and maybe a paragraph or a couple paragraphs of text. And then we might even have, reviewing your responses. Again, this is another forum and participation. But thinking in terms of, okay, can you do questions as forums, videos as pages that just have the videos embedded with a little bit of text or other things framing them? How can you provide your orientation material, text or PowerPoint or what have you, and just the organization of those. Hopefully this has provided some better sense or improved sense of organization about how things are laid out, and ideally they will prompt either some new ideas or they will prompt some additional questions. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Far better to ask 20 questions in advance and save yourself 3 to 10 hours than hold on to a question and then burn up all that time out of frustration later on. Alright, talk to you later. Don't hesitate to email me. Please drop me an email if you have any questions.